I was checking the weather in Oakland. You know, that is Northern California, so it's not much warmer than it is here. West Coast. Regular season starts today. Guardians there in Oakland. And boy, the A's stink. They're 0-0. So that's got to be good news for the Guards. 10:07 is the pitch time tonight, so 9:35 that will begin. 57 degrees right now in Oakland, California. Game time, that will drop down to the low 50s. Whereas, of course, it's 45 right here in Cleveland. We'll be out tomorrow, be out all next week. I'll be out of town, but we will return on April the 8th for Eclipse Day. And we'll be live on MMS starting at 2 from Progressive Field for the Guardians' home opener. And Plain Dealer posted a whole thing about all of the street and road closures that the city is trying to put together to somehow mitigate the shrimp show that is going to be Eclipse Day. And I've really been kind of trying to go through my head as the best, least intrusive way to get down here that morning. And I don't think anybody knows what to expect. I was like, well, I'll drive down because when we're done, I just want to be able to get the hell out of here and go home. And I was like, well, maybe I'll take the RTA because then I don't have to mess with any of that. So I don't know yet, but there's going to be a lot of closures. Most of them are further toward the lake. There's going to be a lot of stuff closed around like parts of the Shoreway and Brown Stadium and the Great Lakes Science Center and all that stuff. So, but here on the near east side, here on 9th, right across the street from us, looks like it might be smooth sailing. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But the Guardians 10:07 tonight. The Cavs lose in Charlotte to the Hornets. They gave the Hornets their 18th win. Hornets are 18-54 for the season. So the Cavs beat them pretty handily here at home a couple of nights ago, but then they go to their home turf, and the Hornets get over on them, 118-117. Last handful of games. Is it Max Strus or Struss? Strus. He's 28 today. Young guys over there playing. And they say that Donovan Mitchell is going to be back in the game.
Good. We need
tomorrow night.
We need it.
And they're going to be home here against the 76ers. That is Julius Erving and the Philadelphia 76ers. 7:30 tomorrow night at the Romo Fijo. And obviously, because it's baseball opening day, they have to write no shortage of breathless articles about what people should be able to expect from the Cleveland Guardians. But it's got to be difficult to write those articles because nobody expected anything of them last season. And they got to the playoffs, right? If memory serves. They got a bunch of young guys over there. And so all the articles were about, the Guardians, don't expect too much from them.
No, well, the Guardians didn't get to the playoffs last year.
They won the division.
No. Not last year. Last year they won 76 games.
Well, they did. What am I thinking? Didn't they have a really good season? Maybe it was a year before that.
The year before, maybe.
All right. Well, anyway, they got some guys in there, and they got whatever. They got Shane Bieber, and they got that. I like that Tristan McKenzie. Tell you what.
He's good.
That guy stuck in my brain when I saw him a couple of seasons ago. Like him. So ESPN gives the Guardians a 29% chance of making the playoffs. I don't know how they arrived at that, but that's what they arrived at. In an admittedly weak division. I was looking over the stats for my White Sox because that's who the Guardians are playing on the 8th for the home opener here. And, of course, the White Sox are in complete disarray. I mean, they basically cleaned house over there. They, blew out the whole front office, and half the team got let go. And so I'm not really expecting much, but I will be supporting my home team on the 8th at Progressive Field. We get a lot of messages. People want to wish their wells for Poundcake on his last day.
Hey, gang, Kyle from Worcester. I'm not usually one to get kind of sentimental, but goddamn, I'm going to miss Cody. And for, all the wrong reasons, too. The man pisses me off on a daily basis. In the course of 20 minutes, he can both slaughter the English language throw you on a tangent you didn't know expected to have, and then warm your heart, and then make you throw up. He is, if I can paraphrase the words, another good Alan Cox Show universe member. The man is uncompetable. Shine on, Cody, you crazy-ass diamond.
He is uncompetable, isn't he?
Uncompetable.
Boy, what a roller coaster of emotion there with Kyle and Worcester.
Uncompetable. Uncompetable.
Well, no one wants to touch my vagina.
Oh, it's so stupid, isn't it, Cody? It's so silly. Isn't it also silly?
But that's what we're here for.
I know. That's the best part.
Silly
It's
is
also
entertaining.
silly. Yes. We still get to make our living doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. All silliness. And none of it means anything, right? Your new job doesn't mean anything. This job doesn't mean anything.
Life really
It's
doesn't
all
mean
insignificant. What's that?
anything. Life is really doesn't
It's
mean
insignificant.
anything.
Oh, we're specks of celestial dust in the universe.
We're killing time until
Yes,
We die.
all of human endeavor is just killing time, just like the man said. Yup, just finding things to kill time until the next thing you have to do.
boy,
And
don't I know it.
huh?
I said, boy, don't I know it.
Yeah.
Like, once the money situation's solved, I'm sure there's going to be another problem. Like, oh, great, now I got to deal with this. You
Well, that's always the case, though. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I remember, I forget what comedian it was, but it was a comedian that came on the show, and he was talking about, he said, I've made a great living, and he was like, but once you're rich, your luxury is dealing with other problems. Like, you don't worry about money anymore, you worry about other things. I'm like, man,
Rich comedian, that must have been Sinbad.
it wasn't Sinbad.
Oh,
It was some white guy, but I forget who he was.
all right.
Maybe he was an actor, but he said, once you are rich, your luxury, the luxury of being rich is the luxury of worrying about other problems. And I never forgot that.
Yeah,
I
but
was
at
like,
least they're problems you can afford.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, yeah, of course you have mo money, mo problems.
yeah, but like problems don't fix you being sick. Like you're gonna be sick. You might have
No,
great-
but you have access to the best medical care available.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
So when people say like money doesn't solve anything, no, it really doesn't, but it gives you access to
Certainly
things that you
aids.
wouldn't
It
have.
does a lot.
It does
Otherwise, it takes
a
care
lot.
of a lot. It's why everybody wants to be that. Everybody wants to be rich.
Well, I think I still would like.
Nobody goes, nah, I heard when you get more money, it just makes more problems for you. So
Right.
I don't want problems.
Forget
Yeah, that was me at the casino last night. I
Hang
was
on.
winning.
Oh, did you go to the casino?
I went to the casino after the comedy awards, and I won money, and I was like, you know what? I don't want the problems that come along with this. So
How much did you win? $15?
No, I won $460.
Wow, look at
Yeah.
you.
So I don't go to casinos a lot, and I don't know how to play table games, but me and a bunch of the comedians that were at the awards last night, and the Boogered Up Boys, who have recently been featured on Cake by the Lake, they went over there with us, and first I played craps. Never played craps before.
Oh, craps is fun.
Craps is fun.
Yeah.
I don't understand what is happening, but luckily my buddy John knew how to play, so he was just telling me like, do this, and then like I won $120, and I'm like, I just grabbed my money. I'm like, I'm good, and he's like, you should have stayed in a little longer because he ended up winning like $200. But then I went over and played blackjack with the Boogered Up Boys and our friend, a different Mary,
Mhm.
and she knows all the like, she's plays a lot of blackjacks. Like she knows what she's doing, and we're a bunch of dummies just trying to count, like doing math on our fingers and toes, trying to count up to 21 if we can.
Love
and
blackjack.
she's just like, you win, you didn't, but like, and I was like, my brain's not working that fast. But I ended
Well,
up
she
winning.
probably plays it a lot more.
Yeah, she does
too.
play it
Yeah,
a lot more. So
yeah.
she knew
Once you
everything.
get into the
she
rhythm
was
of
doing
it.
the side bets and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
I played and just ended up winning almost I think 240 there, and then I went over and me and another comic, Chris Harvey, he and I put one $100 chip each on black, And
Because
we
you
hit.
always bet on black.
Yeah, I always bet on black. And we put it on black, and it hit. And then we just like, and me and him were of the same mind. We're like, we don't like to gamble this much money, but if you do it, I'll do it. And we did it, and we hit, and we just grabbed our money and cashed out. And
Yeah, took it home.
It was great. So I had a great time at the Comedy Awards. It was a fantastic night. Hilarities is the best.
Were you able to get in under 2.5 hours?
It was about 2 hours, like a little over 2 hours.
And you took the new suit for a walk.
Yeah.
People like the suit?
People love the suit. People gave me rave reviews on my monologue and everything. It was a really fun night. It was a blast. Thanks to everybody that
Were there
that
big
came
winners?
out.
Who were the big winners? Did
John-
Mary win best what?
John Armstrong won Comedian of the Year. That's like the big award.
That's what she was up for?
Yeah, I won Podcast of the Year.
Oh, you won.
Yeah. Or the
Well, they
best
kind of have
podcast.
to. I mean, if you're hosting, they got to find something for you, right?
Well, there was also an award named after me.
Who got the Bill Squire award?
My buddy John Bruton. And
Okay.
I got to choose that, and just because he's been a fixture in the scene for so long and done a ton for so many different comedians and just been a great comic.
And what is the thought behind that award? That's to signify what? Just what you just said, or
Yes, like whoever has done like above and beyond, not just for comedy, but the comedy community in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
And so I gave it to my buddy John.
So you get to designate who wins the award that bears your name.
I do.
Yeah.
Until I die.
Oh, until you die.
Yeah. Well, then
Oh,
I-
it's a lifetime appointment. It's like the
Well,
Supreme Court.
Yeah, or as long as they're doing the award ceremony. I imagine it'll keep going. It's getting to be a pretty big success. So it was great. It was packed out at Hilarities. A lot of laughs. A lot of good-natured ribbon. It was a very fun time. And then the casino hang afterwards was a lot of fun too.
You made some money.
I made some money. But casino people are different types of people. Like you can see
Well,
the
people who live at the casino
well,
are.
You could see, yeah, and that's most of the people that are there on a Wednesday night at 11 o'clock are people that just are always at the casino. And then there's us, there's like 10 of us that were just having a good time and laughing, and everybody else
Just
is
looky-loos.
laser focused on what they're doing. And it was fun. It was a good time. I haven't been to the Jack in a while.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi.
Remember Jenny who stuck her boobs on the window when we were in the front studio there, the Euclid
yes.
studio? Jenny came by and
Jenny with the boobs.
smushed them up on the window there. What's up, Jenny?
Well, we appreciate you guys. I just tuned in and I just caught a call or message that I just had to portray my love, and I'm gonna miss Poundcake. I don't know. I mean, you guys are great too, but what are we gonna do? Mary's in New York. Poundcake's leaving. I mean, it sucks.
Well, yeah, it's strange days, man. I mean, my show has changed a lot over not just Cleveland, but everywhere I've ever been. And you know what? Somehow managed to adapt, managed to make it work.
You know what? Though, good for Poundcake, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
Best of luck, and you guys will still make a great show. I just had to portray my love. I'll miss having you a part of the show, Poundcake. We love you, and you've been awesome. But
He'll still poke his
good-
head in occasionally,
good
I'm
luck
sure.
with your endeavors.
I appreciate it, Jenny. Yeah, you still got about 3 more hours with me, so you're good.
All right. Well, we'll take advantage of it. But, you got to at least poke your head in occasionally, right?
I'll put my boobs up against the window.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
see,
about.
there
Take
we
that,
go.
Bloom
That's
Daddy.
what I love about you.
TAM.
We're not even See, I'm not even in the mason.
Yeah. WTAM will get a full-on shot of Poundcake's.
Is that the guy that we didn't pay?
Yeah.
His boobs
See,
are
that's how
fantastic.
the-
Somebody
get the
wipe
money
that taco
finally.
meat off the glass there so we can. All right, thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. There's Jenny who was kind enough to smash her sweater meat up against the glass when we were
I love boobs.
up
Boobs are
there
so
in the
great.
front studio. Boobs are fantastic.
My girlfriend's got great boobs.
And you don't even have to really be that picky about them. You know what I mean? It's like most women, unless they've had them professionally done, and that doesn't really count, most women are, to some degree, they've got some kind of insecurity about them. And once you can put that to rest, man, you can have a great time. Al, I was at the Hollywood Casino in Greektown over the weekend in Detroit. I know where that is. I did my show from there a week. Bill is 100% right. The casino people are different. They have a unique air of confidence about God. The most depressing scene I ever saw, because again, I'm not a big casino guy either, My father-in-law is a big gambler, but he's really, really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like a guy who like has a lot of success. He's not sitting there at the machines, right? He's in poker tournaments and he's
Right.
doing blackjack.
He's
playing like games of skill. You know what I mean?
I can see myself going back and playing more blackjack. Blackjack was very, very fun.
But
That's the game I played the longest.
But that's what we make a beeline for those blackjack tables when we go to Vegas because it's just fun. But just walking in 20 years ago when I was on in Pittsburgh and I was doing my show from the Greektown Casino in Detroit, 'cause Steelers were in the Super Bowl, and just walking into that casino at 4:30 in the morning to get ready to go on the air, and it's jam-packed, and everybody, they're all octogenarians, they have the tanks, they're smoking.
Aw.
I mean, like, I was like, oh my God. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, because again, I don't know. I was like, it's 4:30 in the morning in downtown Detroit. I was like, there'll probably be a handful of people in there. Packed to the gills with people who, it's not like they just showed up. They'd clearly been there for hours, just sitting there, right? Like a hamster with the pellets. And nobody looked happy. It's not like you walk in there and people are like, woohoo, this is fun. You know, it's like a pathology. Obviously, that's not everybody. But the people we're talking about, they don't look like they're having a good time. They're like, I've got to make back what I just lost or my house goes. They have that look on their face. Is Cody the new Jake from State Farm?
No. I'm going to say no. I'm Cody.
She sounds hideous. A lot of people, by the way,
she's a dude.
I don't want to speak for you. I think the answer is most assuredly no. But a lot of people are asking if you will poop at your new job. You seem to have made it pretty clear that you simply won't poop at work, wherever that is.
I have to train myself for like my schedule because like now here, I mean, my old morning job, we had a private bathroom. So again, this is why I don't like to.
Will you potentially have one at the new?
I have to find that out.
I
know.
see.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot.
I would have thought that would have been your first question
Right.
when in the interview
No, I did
process.
not
Do you have any questions for us? Yes.
a private
Where
gym
can I poop?
Yeah.
Do
no.
you have a private crapper out of the way?
Yeah. There's still a lot of stuff up in the air. So if we have a private bathroom, possibly. If we don't, then I'm gonna have to train my body to get on a new schedule. Maybe when when I figure out, after the first week, you figure out the schedule of things, like when there's like a rush of people either in the bathroom or getting lunch or whatever. So I'm like, I can sneak away and no one's in the bathroom right now. I can poop. I can let off a fart real quick. I don't know if we have our own bathroom like on our floor,
Yeah.
or if it's in like a different suite, or like here we share the bathroom with everyone.
Right.
So I don't know any of that stuff yet.
It's just a 9 to 5 gig, right? That's
Yes.
regular, yeah.
Yeah, so I have
What
no
a
idea.
way to make a living, Bill. Somebody
I
should write
know.
a song about that,
Yeah.
boy.
Dolly Parton should.
I've
I don't
got
think
to.
she has. But
I
she should.
have to take a break, and if you want to send a text, 35192, AlanCoxShow.com. I will have tickets for you later on to